I'm Sarah Fergani with KENS 5 News Now. An investigation is underway into the deaths of a 3-year-old boy and his mother, initially reported missing. Authorities found what they believe to be their bodies after an Amber Alert was issued in their disappearance. It is still unclear how they died, but investigators say it could be a murder-suicide. The Bexar County Sheriff's Office says the toddler, Caden Krieger, was at the center of a custody dispute. A court hearing was scheduled for Tuesday, but the boy and his mom never showed up. Just hours later, the alert was canceled when deputies found 2 bodies near Tom Slick Park. The Bexar County Sheriff tentatively identified them as the missing boy and his mom, Savannah Krieger. He said there was evidence of gunshots fired and pointed out the mom as the suspect, saying it appears they both died Monday night. Neighbors were shocked to hear the news.
I mean, I have twin boys, they're 5 years old, and I could just only imagine that situation. Like, you just never know what's going on. It's always good to smile at somebody and ask them how they're doing, because you just never know.
KENS 5 is still waiting on the medical examiner to formally ID the 2 and determine a cause of death. A dog that was shot in the head and left for dead is now recovering. Oliver was found last week when he stumbled in front of a car. An ACS officer rushed him to the animal emergency room, and they're now looking for the person who shot Oliver. If you have any information, call 311 and report it. Stolen trailers, generators, and other equipment have been recovered in South Bexar County. Deputies say they're worth thousands of dollars. Now they're looking for their rightful owners. The stuff was discovered at a lot on Pleasanton Road. The Bexar County Sheriff says they arrested this man on the lot, but it was on an unrelated theft warrant, and now they need more evidence to make arrests in this particular case.
It's frustrating for sure. What we're going to be doing is putting these videos out, these pictures out, again, in hopes that somebody will come forward and say, that's my travel trailer, here's video of it being stolen.
If you have any information or see your stuff in these images, give the Sheriff's Office a call or email bcsotips@bexar.org. The Uvalde father of a Robb Elementary shooting victim has ended his sit-in protest for now. Brett Cross, Uzziah Garcia's dad, was sitting outside the Uvalde Police Department for nearly a week, demanding the termination of 3 Uvalde police officers. In a post on X, Cross posted this, saying, in part, "My family needs me home, even though I'm not outside UPD anymore. We will not stop until every person who failed us that day is held responsible for sitting idle as our loved ones were slaughtered." In another form of protest, a man staging a hunger strike was treated on Tuesday for a fainting spell. 52-year-old Daniel Chapin, the founder of the Uvalde Foundation for Kids, has not eaten since last Friday, and the foundation says he has lost 6 pounds. He too is calling for the removal of 3 Uvalde police officers. Big changes at San Antonio College. The president there has been removed after a little more than a year on the job. The Alamo College's district announced Nadine Gonzalez de Jesus will be transitioned to presidential project executive. According to the San Antonio Express News, students and staff have wanted her fired over her handling of a forum on Palestine. Last year, at the start of the Israel-Hamas war, students accused Gonzalez de Jesus of trying to shut down plans for the faculty-led teach-in about Palestine. Dr. Francisco Solis will serve as the interim president of SAC. Over at San Antonio Independent School District, teachers and faculty feel they're in limbo for next school year after positions were eliminated at certain high schools. Each year, the district has an allocation process where it shuffles teachers around depending on the needs of different campuses and the budget. According to the local teachers union, the number of jobs being cut this year are higher than normal. One AISD teacher who wants to be anonymous told us there is panic across the district.
All talk to each other, and so in kind of comparing notes, we started to see a pretty distressing trend of allocations that are being cut specifically for fine arts and electives.
The San Antonio Alliance for Teachers Local 67 confirmed late last month staff was being notified of positions being eliminated from several high schools. Meanwhile, at Northside ISD, the district is asking for the community's help. Their clothes closet, Northside Threads, is in dire need of items to help families in the school district. They're in need of underwear for young ladies and men, hygiene products like shampoo, body soap, toothpaste, school supplies, and even pants for elementary boys.
The increase and the rise of the economy right now, families are struggling financially and the needs are greater.
Northside Threads is located off Blessing Street, not far from Culebra. If you would like to make a donation and help out, the drop-off locations are listed on KENS5.com. As for today's forecast, Maggie Laughlin.
Thanks, Sarah. It is spring, but it sure won't feel like it today. We'll have cloudy skies with highs only working into those mid-60s.
And that's your KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Fugani.